All right, welcome back to Better Kansas City. Now, we make a lot of drinks. We talk a lot about wine and beer and food pairings, a lot on Better Kansas City. But one of the things we don't talk about a lot is sober living. And joining me now to tell his story of overcoming addiction is Sam Houze, all while being sober for how many days?
2,622.
Well, that is awesome, man. Congratulations.
Thank
But
you.
you're also a bar owner and bartender, and we're going to get into that part of it here in just a little bit. But real quick, we just want to know, kind of give me your story from, where did you get to a spot in your life where you decided that alcohol was no longer for you?
It was a long road.
Yeah.
It took a lot. For me, it took hitting rock bottom, which was suicide, unfortunately. But I wouldn't take any of it back because that had to happen for me to get to where I'm at today.
Yeah. And what now have you done that kind of keeps you focused on staying sober? Because I think it's unique that you're a bartender, you're around your addiction, you own a bar, you're a bartender, you're around it all the time. How do you keep yourself focused on staying sober?
Well, it took me a couple years of being in recovery before I felt the trust and comfortability of being able to be around it. And, that's just what worked for me. I tell people now, it doesn't matter if it drinks right in front of me or a mile away. I'm going to drink if I make the choice to. It's just a daily, constant, conscious effort, of keeping that in mind.
So one day at a time.
Absolutely.
And also one of the other things you do, you post a lot of videos on Facebook of hitting the gym and everything. How does the gym keep you focused, or is this just one of the things that you've found that is just an alternative to alcohol? Or
when you get sober or clean off drugs of any kind, that frees up a lot of time. So I have to use my time constructively.
Yeah.
And the gym became one of those things that keeps me very regimented and goal oriented.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what would your message be for people who are struggling? I know you've started your own page on Facebook called The Sober Bartender, and you've had a couple of speaking engagements around town. But what is your basic message that you would give out to people who might be watching now, who might be thinking, I do drink a lot, and maybe I shouldn't drink so much, or maybe I should give it up entirely? What's kind of your message to them?
A lot of people don't want to talk about it when they have that kind of problem. There's a guilt and shame that comes about it. And I'm open with my story to just give people hope. I want to inspire others that no matter how bad it gets in life, that you do have a chance to turn things around.
Well, I know we have, I don't know if we showed them yet, but pictures of your car accident that you were in, and the car was just about totaled and everything. But you're doing remarkable stuff, and again, it's on Facebook. There's some of the pictures there. So I mean, how did you walk away from that?
I got cut out of the back passenger seat of the car, and fortunately, I had no major injuries. And, people thought that was going to be my rock bottom, and it wasn't. It was only my second out of 4 DUIs.
Oh, my goodness. Well, we are excited for you. I'm happy that you're on the path now. I'm glad our paths have crossed because it's been great to hear your story and to see what you're doing with your life now. I think it's incredible. So, again, he is a sober bartender on Facebook. Make sure you check him out. Sam, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for having me.